Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim, and today is the Saturday morning circus. And today I found a really interesting 2022 movie. So as we close out 2022, new movies are still being released. This movie is called House of Clowns. It's a Wild Eye movie, so you know it's great. It was released on October 25th of this year, 2022. It's got a runtime of 1 hour and 23 minutes. It's so new that IMDb had it listed with a 1.9 star rating. I know you're going to say another one of these low rated movies, but in just a week's time, from when I watched the movie and now that I'm filming, I pulled up IMDb. The score has gone up to 2.4. So give it some time. It is a clown movie, a little bit more than the recent clown movies. This was directed by Jeremy LaBouche. The cast is Brandy Fakalas, John Marshall, Justin Milani, and produced by Dustin Ferguson. Now, there are a lot more actors and actresses in this movie, but for some reason those are the only ones that have credits on IMDb. And I don't typically, when I make my notes when I'm watching the movies, write down all the cast, and I guess I could have, spent a few extra minutes, but I just didn't. So the clowns on the cover of the movie, the artwork is really great looking. You don't get a lot of clown action in this movie. This is more of a typical haunted attraction, group of kids being killed off one by one slasher, which is fine. I like those, so I'm not completely disappointed, but it's not like clown killer from beginning to end type of a movie, which I'm going. I have a list of like 300 clown movies, and I kind of keep deviating off because I see something that catches my eye. The movie opens up with, and I'm not going to pronounce this right, it's an Elvira-ish character, Mel Yolia, and she does a movie matinee. And they use her throughout the entire film as transitions. So, like, you kind of lose track of whether or not she's showing a movie or we're watching a movie and they didn't know how to do some transitions, and they didn't want to do my favorite full moon in the sky at night transition. She even ends the entire movie after the credits. There is an end credit scene. So if you do watch this and the credits start rolling, she does have an ending scene after the credits. It doesn't add anything to the movie. It doesn't enhance the viewing of anything. So I guess I would say Christian is the character that would be the main character. So the setting is it's a two-part thing. We've got a kid that works at a costume shop, and his friends are there, and behind the costume shop is a traveling haunted house, and they have kind of camped out behind the costume shop. And we get information through narration that there is a contest. We get this information from a radio broadcast, kind of in the background. There is a contest where you can win kind of like the golden ticket, like Willy Wonka. And you can be awarded a night's stay exclusive with a small group in this haunted house. So this is very familiar to the plot of the newest Jeepers Creepers. So that's kind of what I thought. I was like, oh. So who knows, who came up with it first? I'm going to guess the Jeepers Creepers writers didn't watch House of Clowns first, since it just came out in October. So maybe just coincidental that the plot device is the same, but it's a group of kids win contest to spend the night in the haunted house, and then, chaos ensues. And there's some clever dialogue, but then there's also some cringy dialogue. It's obviously low budget, and it's a Wild Eye movie, so it has its ups and downs for sure. And I enjoyed it overall. I'm looking for more clown in my movie. There's decent kills. Makeup, really not that good. And the premise is that this is based around Halloween, which you really don't get a feel for, in my opinion, at all. There's, love interests, and I don't want to give too much away because the movie's so new that this might pop up for some of you. So the whole thing, it's the cliche plot device where the characters are killed off by the actors, which it happens to be a family. There's the father, and then there's the family. The family that slays together stays together. So they do that. There's even a young actress in it who's a part of the family, and she even gets a pivotal kill in the movie. So yeah, it's worth checking out if you're looking for hardcore clown horror movie. This isn't it, but this movie is I would say, haunted attraction type movie with clowns in it. Some of the effects are good. Some of the makeup is good. I know I said it was cringeworthy, but just in my head now I'm thinking back. There's a few scenes where they did a decent job with some stuff. And there's even kind of like a fun twist ending. And I think it's very topical. At first, I was like, come on. It made me sick a little bit because I'm not into the thing that they did, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's fun. But it does make me think maybe there's going to be a sequel to this maybe in December or December of next year, because the twist would make you think December and a holiday that might fall in December. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. But, yeah, check out House of Clowns, new release movie. Can't go wrong with that. And it's a Wild Eye. So, there you go. Leave comments down below if you've seen this movie or you're interested or whatever. Just leave a comment, hit the like, all that stuff. Thank you.
So have your dream. Go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of me.